especially since we started our consultancy, and I was able to, look at the, I was able to look at the whole, the whole form or the whole output I got, your results, your assessment. I assess all our assessments, and I think that we all are doing good in our business, but there are a lot of things that we need to, fine tune. There are a lot of things that we need to automate, because this is why I say, let me have this general class. Then after the general class, I'm going to send each and every one of you strategies that you guys can implement in your business. Believe me, on this our DMA that all of us got like 50, 60, 40, 37, and all that. If you can be able to, I will send the document across by next week. If you can be able to go through this document and follow everything step by step. Now, this now will have, you have to throw the first digital transformation roadmap, or keep it pending. Don't throw it away. The one you did in maybe Lawinda Freak, or the one you did at Startup South or ALS. Okay, I didn't even have anybody from ALS from my team, only Startup South and Lawinda Freak. So you can keep that first digital transformation roadmap that you did pending. Then the documents I will be sending to you will contain the strategy, the way you can implement your business, and also, in fact, it also have the digital transformation roadmap. It's going to be a 6 months digital transformation roadmap. And after that, but before then, let's now look at what we want to talk about today. So after going towards our assessment, so I decided that we will talk about a topic that says from marketing to money. From marketing. Sorry, I didn't even prepare any slide. I just have to type it and all that. So from marketing to money, most of our assessment says lack of funds, lack of funds, lack of funds. One good thing about Nigeria is that we are not always satisfied with the money we have. I believe me, I'm not satisfied with the money I have. I keep looking for money. If you ask me what is holding my business back, I will still tell you lack of funds is part of the thing that is holding my business backward, and also lack of digital strategy, lack of digital knowledge. We know we have already done our DSE, and I wouldn't want to go back to those things that we did on Lawinda Flick or Startup Start. So I would want us to step a little bit forward. I would want us to step a little bit higher. And yeah, so that's why I said we have to talk about this from marketing to money. It's all about turning your digital skill into a profitable system. Turning your digital skill into a profitable system. So I have like 6 or 7 things I want to share. Then after that, I will share some of the ways we can get funds. All of us need funds. And if I'm not talking about the way we can get maybe 1 billion naira, 1 billion naira in our business, we will not be able to, this training might be this training might be incomplete. So I will talk about that, and we'll talk about some of the links. I will also share the links. I will also, I will also share my screen when we'll get to that. But first of all, let's talk about from marketing to money. The reason why I choose marketing is because we just finished the DSE training. where we are being taught how to digitize our business. So right now, we want to see how we can be able to use what we have learned so far to make money. It's not only by learning it, knowing how to do it, but let's use it and make money. So the number one thing I want to talk about is your digital strategy and positioning. That's number one thing I want to talk about, digital strategy and positioning. Now, in terms of our business, marketing is no longer just about running ads. No, that's not all about marketing. You run Facebook ads, you promote and all that. No, it's about creating a strategy that makes your business unforgettable. That's what marketing is all about. Marketing is all about creating a strategy that makes your business unforgettable. Now, let's look at things that we can do to position our 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 business is more like building a brand moat. Now, what do I mean by building a brand moat? If you are a competitor, if your competitor use the same platform and budget as you, why should customer choose you? Now, let me just ask this question. I want to get the answer. If your competitor use the same ad platform, the same social media channel, the same advert as you do, why should your customer choose you? If anybody can answer, that would be very, very nice. So why should I choose you? Just like, okay, I'm into fashion designing. I'm seeing different types of fashion clothes. The same clothes that this person is selling is also the same clothes that the other person is selling. Why should I choose you? That's a question. Can I see anybody that can answer? Okay. If you don't have anybody that can answer,
Yes.
okay.
Let me try.
Yes, okay,
If
go ahead.
you have a competitor, like the example you gave, selling the same type of clothes, there may be other
Yeah,
reasons why I want to patronize the person. Let me maybe
yes,
the price may be lower, or the quality of what he's doing, or the way the person attends to me, your manner of approach may be different. So I may
yes.
decide to, okay, patronize this person, even though both of you are selling the same thing.
Yes, 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 yes. You are right. You are right. Thank you so much. Now, these are one of the things about digital strategy positioning. The most important thing about digital strategy positioning is to learn the differentiation. One of the why am I saying to learn the differentiation? So learning the differentiation means that you yourself in your business, you need to have this unique story. You need to have this value. You also need community. All of this has nothing to do with all of this has nothing to do with running Facebook ads, but these are part of the things that can make your brand stand out. You know, you need to find a way to tell a story. You need to find a way to have a story that touches the heart. I keep saying this because most times what resonates people is story. What resonates people is story. Then the value you are giving. What kind of value are you giving? The community. That's the most important thing. You know, sometimes when we are doing business, we neglect communities a lot. Yeah, we neglect communities a lot. We neglect, I don't want to come and be playing with these children and all that. Now, there is something about community. I know not many of us can easily say, okay, when I go to Facebook account, I'm going to see, okay, I'm into fashion. How many fashion groups I am in inside Facebook? How many fashion groups? Some people have up to let me say 1,000 groups that they are in. That has to do with market. That has to do with passion. All of these things are community. And another thing about community is that in your own business, you need to have a community. You need to have a group where you have them all inside, apart from posting online, learning how to do the invoicing and all that. And another thing that can easily make your brand stand out is customer experience. Now, there is something about me when I do business, even just like, okay, let's say, I don't know, I don't want to make these meetings too long, but one of the reasons why I have the best customer experience is that I make all my customers look like as if I have in fact, I create a very good relationship. Let me just summarize it like this. I create a very good relationship. Aside from the business that we did, aside from the business that we did, I will be like, hello, how are you? How do you do? And all that. I will even ask the person, how is your business going? Even when our business transaction is over, even when our business is over, I just have to find a way to communicate with this person. And the more you communicate with this person is thinking of what other jobs can I give you to do for me? So all of these things are one of the things that you need to do. Then another one I want to talk about is creating an irresistible offer. Your business is a nice business, but creating an irresistible offer is a way of as in is a way of saying, in fact, a great offer is not all about lowering your price. No, it's not all about lowering your price. It's all about raising value. It's all about raising value. When you want to stand out, you don't just slash prices and say, this. Instead, you need to think about how you can add to this customer experience. Remember, when you are slashing price, you are reducing your money. But what if you think about how you can add to this customer's experience so that they can be able to buy from you? Just like if I go to a hotel, I can buy ever water 1,000 naira. Then if I go to a store, I can buy ever water 500. Some hotels sell ever water 4,000, 5,000. Now, what is their offer? What are they offering? What are the bundle packages? What are what are the complementary products or services together so that these our customers are going to feel more like as if they are investing in themselves. All of these are the ways you do it. And another way of creating an irresistible offer is guarantee. There is nothing that sweet people like guarantee. You offer a strong money back guarantee. You offer a strong money back guarantee. That's another thing that you need to do. Sometimes when you are sure of your business, you don't need to share about money back guarantee. That's what I do when I'm developing a website. I say if the website is not good enough and I didn't satisfy you, and you show me another way to do it, and I still didn't satisfy you, I will refund you 100%. 100%. At least it shows that, wow, this person is ready to refund 100%. Because within myself, I know that whatever this customer said that he needs to do, I will do it. Even if I can't do it, I'll find a way to convince him or her to align with what I want, what I can do. So all of this has to do with crafting an irresistible offer. In your business, how about you doing a VIP asset, giving exclusive perks like priority support, earlier access to new products. There is this man called Alex, is it Mohazden or what? This guy break the world record, the Guinness World Record by making sales of $100 million in one day. $100 million in one day by selling his book or about by selling his book $26. He invited Guinness World Record. and tell them that they should come and all that. And everybody come. And he went live. Throughout the life journey, people were like sending money, buying the book. And one of the things he was like saying is, buy now. Okay, he said, buy, sorry, he was saying about something like, buy small now or pay big later. So all of this has to do with irresistible offer. All of this has to do with the offer that he is creating. So in your business now, you need to find a way to create a very good and irresistible offer that can make people buy from you. You already have the social media channel where you can post something. What are you using the platform to do? Are you creating an irresistible offer? Are you giving people VIP access? All of these are the things that you need to do. And another thing is experience. You need to attach a unique and memorable experience that money alone cannot buy. There are things that money alone cannot buy. Yeah, money alone cannot buy a lot of, let's say, money alone cannot buy a personalized okay, you have a personalized consultation where this person is not even saying, okay, I need it, but you just give this person this personalized consultation. You can also do behind the scene. All of those things are experience. Those things are not what you pay money for. Those things are what you do for your business. Those things are what you do for your business. So let's look at another one. Let's look at the customer journey mapping. Now, in your business, you need to look at your customer journey mapping. Okay, so what do I mean by this customer journey mapping? So what do I mean by this customer journey mapping? This customer journey mapping is a way that walk you through your is a way that walk you through your business. Now, in every business that anybody is doing, if you don't, if your customer journey mapping is not good, you are going to make a lot of mistakes and you are going to have a lot of loopholes. Now, one of the things that you need to know about customer journey mapping is about sales funnel. I don't know whether this sales funnel was at least touched on the DSC or on your own DSC program, but this thing is now a sales funnel. Now, there are things that you need to know about your customer journey mapping. Number one is the awareness stage. It's the awareness stage that takes you to the consideration. It is the consideration that takes you to the conversion. It is the conversion that also takes you to loyalty. And the loyalty takes you to advocacy. Now, uh, I need to show you customer journey mapping. Let me see if I can visit the Google. So one of the things that you need to know in your business is the journey of how customers come to you. You know, one thing is that every customer takes a journey, but the question is, are you guiding it or leaving it to a chance? Are you guiding it or leaving it to chance? So think of the customer journey as the part your audience walk before, during, and after doing business with you. It's usually flow. And there are three keys area is flow. Let me just type it sales funnel. Hold on. There are a lot of sales funnel that we can look at. This thing is too tiny. Let me zoom it. Now, I believe you guys can see my screen. So now these are the sales funnel stages. These are the sales funnel stages in which you need to be aware of. Okay, you need to be aware of this. You need to know this. You need to have this in your business. Every business needs a sales funnel. Every business needs a guideline. Every business needs a way that they can easily be as if the way that when they enter the market and follow these sales funnel stages, they will always conquer. They will always make huge amount of money. So number one here we have is awareness. This is the stage of prospecting. This is the stage of where you are doing the awareness and knowing people. This awareness has to do with, okay, I'm posting online every day, every day, every day, every day. That's the awareness. You are creating the awareness. Then the second one is the discovery. How is your discovery like? What are you discovering? This awareness is also part of the place that you run your Facebook advert and all the rest of them. So all of this has to do with the awareness. Then number two is that you now need to discover, you now need to do the discovery stage. Discovery stage is where you qualify your leads. Remember, it's not everybody that is your customer. In as much as you want to make everybody close, everybody is not your customer. And this is where discovery comes in. This is where you know who is really serious in your business, who really wants to even patronize your business or not. So all of this is one of the things that you need to look at for. You know, some of these customers that talk too much when they want to patronize you, most of them, 80% or should I say 70% of them are not always your customer. You know, people who want to do business with you, they don't even talk too much. They just say, what's this business all about? When you just tell them, they will just say, okay. But there are people who will just talk. If you are rendering a service, they will say, I need the service to be like this, I need it like this, I need it like this. They will talk. Oh, at the end, they will not patronize you. Before you know it, they will say, I will get back to you. You know, that's one of the painful things. And for me, when a customer say, I will get back to you, I will tell this customer, swear that you are going to get back to me. Let me know if you really get back to me or not. So all of these things are one of the things that you need to know. Then initial meetings, you have your initial meetings. This initial meeting has to do with the evaluation stage. Then you define your prospect. You define your prospects. This defining your prospect means that you need to now know what this your prospect wants and give it to this and give this customer what they want. What is it that they want? What is it exactly that, okay, these are the things that they really want. So let me just give it to them once and for all. Then you focus on that and give it to them. This is where customer will say, okay, I want something like this. I want something like this. You just do that. So all of these are part of the sales funnel. Then the next one I also want to talk
Hello, I can't hear you again. Oh. I think it's his network. Oh, okay.
All right, sorry guys. Something my network just went off, and I have to use power back to boost it again. All right, so where am I? I'm just trying to rush this thing because I needed to close this meeting by 9 o'clock. I have another meeting by 9, and I have a lot of things to say. So I'm just rushing it. So bear with me. I'm not always in a rush like this, but then I have a lot to say. But maybe if we didn't finish up, we can have the second class next week. I believe that would be okay for you guys. Okay, so can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay, since you can hear me, others will also hear me. All right, so I was talking about the sales funnel, and then I'm talking about the awareness stage. I've talked about the awareness stage. This is where customer first discover you. Example is that they see an ad, they read a blog, they hear about you from a friend. Your role in this awareness stage is to educate them, is to inspire them, is to also capture attention. This is the first rule as a business person. The awareness stage is where you educate them. You don't just come and tell them, come and buy, come and buy. No, you don't tell them to come and buy. You educate them, you inspire them, you give them some stories, you connect with them emotionally. You know, these are ways you can capture their attention. Then we now move to the consideration stage. This is where you now start comparing the options they have, checking reviews, deciding who will buy and all that. And also, this is where visiting your website, people will visit your website, they will sign up for free trial. They will also want to see a demo of what you are doing. They want to see a little touch, just like when you want to go and buy soya, the soya person will first of all cut small and give you to chop. Then you'll be like, this soya is sweet. Please give me 1,000. Even if you maybe you wanted to buy 1,000 and you test this soya and the soya is more sweeter, you now decided to buy 2,000 naira own. So remember, in this consideration stage, your role here is just to build trust, remove doubt, remove doubt, then and make the decision easier. Okay. When you are building trust, you are letting that person know that okay, I don't need to know whether your soya is sweet or not. You have already given me a test of it. And I am so happy that you give me a test of this soya. And you make your decision easy. Then another way is the loyalty and advocacy. We have the loyalty advocacy. This also is also called intent. Is also called intent. This intent is where they are now comparing the options. Okay, no, the loyalty and advocacy is where after purchase, the relationship is just the beginning. It's just beginning. This loyalty is where customer has already considered buying from you. Now, what is it after this customer buy from you? What's the advocacy? What's the loyalty? Sometimes we'll call it upsell. Okay, so all of this after purchase, the relationship is just a beginning. Now, when you are doing a business and a customer patronize you for the first time, this is where the relationship starts. That this customer bought from you and you feel like it's over. No, that's a very big mistake and it's a very red flag to your business. In business, it is more easier to keep a customer is more hard than to get a new customer is easy, but to keep a customer is hard. And that is where you have to. keep a customer. When you want to get a new customer, you run adverts. These people come to you, they come to your DM, and after coming to your DM, they bought from you, they go. What's the next thing? You don't have them any longer. So to keep them is one of the best things that you could do for your business. To make this person comes back is another thing that you need to do for your business. There is no way you are running a business and this customer is not coming back. It just seems like you are just moving forward, but you are not growing. If you really want to grow in business, every customer that patronize you needs to have another connection on top of your business. It's either they buy more or they refer others, or you just create that relationship. And sometimes you might say, it's difficult to, I don't have that time and all that. That's where customer relationship comes in. That's where customer support comes in. That's where you give them customer support. That is where you communicate with them daily and all that. So this is where you even offer some bonus. You know, this is most times in this place now, your role is to delight customers so much that they buy again and again and again and recommend you on it. So why does this thing matters is because mapping the journey will help you see things from your customer's perspective. At least this will help you identify some gaps. There are gaps people drop off. So, and have touch points that move them forward. So the customer journey doesn't end at purchase. No, that's just the beginning of loyalty and referral. So all of this is one of the things that you need to do on your sales funnel. So now, in your business, the second thing let me see you talk about the sales funnel more. In your business, there is what we call uh, CRO. CRO. So all of this has to do with the sales funnel conversion. Okay. Traffic is just useless without conversion. You are posting online, you are getting traffic, you are getting people visiting your website. If you are not turning those clicks into customer, it's gonna be useless. So you need to know that there is what we call a CRO. CRO means conversion rate optimization. This conversion rate optimization is that when you are running your advert, you need to make sure that you know how to optimize your business. How many customers patronize you? How many customers interacted with you? How much were you able to spend? All of this has to do with all of this has to do with your business. You need to test a lot of things. You need to test your page layout and all that. There are some places that you can easily host your sales funnel from. Most times you have websites, that's okay. There are places that you can build sales funnel. So there are some websites you can, let me see if I can take some of these websites. There's one website I was using before. Hmm, oh my God. Well, we have, oh my God, we have HubSpot. HubSpot is a free tool where you can actually build your sales funnel, but this is not what I want to. Oh, well, when I get the link, I will send it to you. This is where you build your sales pipeline and increase your prospect engagement. Okay, this is hotspot.com. That's the website. You just get started free of charge. When you are doing this, it helps you optimize your traffic. It helps you know how many people that are visiting your website, and also help you to automate a lot of manual work. It also helps you track and predict sales performance with AI. And also, most of these things, like I says, 48% more sales qualified leads are generated. So all of these are 60% more contacts reached per week. So hotspot is also one of the places that you can build your sales funnel. That's another place that you can build your sales funnel. Then in terms of this conversion rate optimization, then another one I talked about is upselling and retention. You know, find a way to resell to these customers. These are ways that you can. It's cheaper to sell again to an existing customer than to find a new one. So you need to learn how to upsell your product. You need to learn how to cross sell. You need to learn how to do these loyalty programs, okay, where you can tell somebody, refer somebody for me, and I will give you this, I will give you this. Then the next one I want to talk about is the automation and systems. Automation and systems. Let me just paste it. Automation and systems. Now, in terms of automation and systems, there are a lot of things that we need to automate in our business. After learning digital marketing, the next thing you need to do is to automate a lot of things. You know, smart business, they don't chase customers, they build systems that attract and nurture them automatically. Every smart business, they don't just chase customer, they build a system that helps them nurture them automatically. This has to do with your email marketing, your CRM automation. You need to show how to build, you need to learn how to build email sequence. You need to learn how to build email sequence, even when you are using MailChimp. And then even MailChimp have email sequence whereby you tell somebody, sign up for my newsletter. Bah, the person sign up. You've already arranged a lot of emails that will be sent to this person. Let's say you've already used ChatGPT, you created, this is MailChimp. Let me visit MailChimp. MailChimp. Most of the things that you learn, I believe that they touched on it somehow. So this MailChimp is also another way you can do your automation. Now, let's say you are running Facebook adverts. How are you automating it? When some people click on lead, when they capture lead, what is the next step? You have a way of sending them mails. You have like 50 mails that you want to send to one customer. If you keep sending this customer email every time, this customer will definitely patronize you. And all of these things has to do with automation. So automation is key and is one of the things that we need to implement in our business, especially the email automation. Then we also have chatbots. We also have chatbots. Chatbot is also where we can easily automate our business. There is this website called Mech.com. Mech.com is also another platform that you can learn from, and you can easily learn how to use it and automate everything. They are free of charge. All of these things I'm showing you, you don't need to pay anything, but you just have to learn it. Because if you just learn it, that's the sweetness of it. You have to learn it. But when you start making money from this, you can easily go for the paid subscription. These are the automation tools that you can use to build your business. These are the automation tools that you can use to build your business. We also have chatbots. We also have, okay, this is also chatbot. We also have another one called Twac.to. I don't know if okay. This one is also free, and that's what I am also using on my website. Let me just open it. I'm also using it on my website. Let me open the home page. So how millions of your companies have business billions of customers, how millions of companies chat with billions of customers. All of this has to do with chatbots. It has to do with knowledge base. It has to do with a lot of things. So is one of the things that I plan to integrate into uh, Dr. Mrs. Odibe platform. All these things are one of the ways we can easily create an onboarding for every customer that visits. Now, let me show you something from my website. Let me show you something from my website. So this is my website, and I have the chat box here. I'll just click on hello. Now, when I click on this chat box, I needed to get a reply. Hold on. I just chat this chat box. Hello. Then it replies. I will now say, okay, what are your services and all that? All of these things are what we are aware of. What are your services? Then one of the things it shows me is it will tell us the whole services. To say we offer website development, app creation, digital marketing, social media management, branding, AI consulting. If you have any specific question about these services, feel free. I need a number to call. Then it will just show you the number to call. So now it has to do with your own platform. Whenever somebody visits your platform, what are they trying to chat? So it's giving me, say, okay, you can see it now, say you can reach us at 703 and all that. If you need further assistance, I can say, okay, account number. I don't know whether it will give me my account number. So all of this will is another way of you seeing a lot of, okay, it says, I'm sorry, I can't provide account number. It's a sensitive information. But I can train this thing to give people my account number to send money. I can train it to give people my account number to send money. All of these things are something that you can do at your back end. Now, let me just remind you that even if you don't have a website, you can still use this platform. Yes, you can still use this platform even if you don't have a website. You can create the accounts on this platform and then get a unique link that you can send to customers. Let them go there, chat with the link, and then when they chat with the link, they can easily get all the information that they need. They can get all the informations that they need in your business. So another thing I also want to talk about is scaling beyond ads, scaling beyond running adverts. You know, all of us need to find a way to scale our business, even when we are still running adverts. We need to find a way to scale beyond ads. Most times people feel that, okay, the most important thing they can just do for their business is only running ads. No, that's not the most important thing. One of the things ads gives you is speed. Only Facebook adverts, it only gives you speed, but systems and brand authority gives you sustainability. Okay, you need to find a way, do the organic growth. You need to find a way to do your content authority and blogs. You need to find a way to do your community building, your Facebook group, WhatsApp group, Slack channel, all of these things. This does not have to do with running adverts. This has to do with scaling beyond adverts. Another thing is the partnership and affiliate. You need to teach, you need to learn how to, partner with people, joint ventures. You are into this, find a way and partner with these people. All of these are how you can also do, how you can also scale your business without spending so much money on Facebook ads. Then the fifth thing I also want to talk about is the financial literacy for digital business. Financial literacy for digital business. This is another thing that you need to look out for. This is another thing that you need to know about your business. A campaign may just look good, running adverts online. It may look good on the surface, but only the numbers tell the truth. Only the numbers tell the truth. When it has to do with the financial literacy for your business, you need to look at the pricing model. Pricing model is key. Just like we have a Netflix subscription, we have different types of Netflix subscription. In your business, what are your pricing model? What are your high ticket sales? Are you into consulting? Are you into lead magnet? How are you doing this? How do you productize your services? If it is template, if it is courses online, how do you do that? That's part of the pricing models. Then another thing you also need to look out for is your key metrics. Your key metrics is your return on investment. That's number one. Your customer acquisition cost. How much does it cost for you to get one lead? How much does it cost for you to get one lead? This has to do with your financial literacy. Yeah, when I was doing the DMA assessment, somebody said that I spent so much money on adverts. If you can know how much the advert that you are spending cost and how many people are messaging you, at least it can also give you a very good perspective whether you are doing good or not. Now, in terms of this financial literacy, I want to talk about something. When we were doing our assessment, there was a question I asked, do you have any budget for digitalization? Yes, all of us say yes, yes. Some people say no, sir. And all of these are one of the things that you need to look out for. All of these are one of the things that you need to look out for. You need to have budget. Just like me now, every month, I know how much I spend in my business. Every month, I know how much I spend in my business. And I plan to spend more. That's the budgeting. I budget it. I budget how to reinvest my money, how to push in 20K every month on Facebook advert, or how to push in 30K. Find a way to spend money. Forget about don't just rely on let me get customers, let me get customers. Also find a way you can easily reinvest. Put more money inside your business so that you can scale all of this. You need to make a budget for it. So that is it. Then my time is remaining 6 minutes, but then the next one I want to talk about is leadership and team building. Most of us are lacking behind. One of the things that we lack is the leadership skill. With the leadership skill, we lack a lot of leadership skill. Leadership skill has to do with also the team building. How do you lead your business? How do you lead your business? How do you lead your business? How can people be able to say, this person is leading us very well? Do you have a team? Only you cannot run the business. You can't do the business alone. That's why we have people like today now. I throw out a job vacancy. I throw out a job vacancy, and inside this job vacancy, I throw out. I have like about 70 or 72 persons that applied for one job. So all of this, I find a way to employ people, to employ more people every month. Every month, I'm getting some people every month, and also I'm also firing people too. In as much as you are employing them, learn how to fire people. You know, if somebody is not doing well, fire that person. There is no time in this tenable world. There is no time. Okay, there is no time to start lecturing. Let's look at him, or let me give him another 2 months time to know whether he can blend in or she can blend in with your business. Fire them. Anybody that messed up, fire them. If you see the person that you cannot fire, you will know. If you see the person that is good at what he or she does, you will know. And there is no, even if in your mind, you can't even think of firing this person. Okay. So in your business, you can't scale a business if you are the only one running everything. Okay. You need to go from solo to team. When I was having the assessment, some of us say that it's just only me, or it's just only me and my daughter. I'm not going to call the name and all that. So this is cool. It's cool to have people. I know it's cool to start solo, but you need to think beyond this. Having me as your consultant, you can run your business solo and I'll be your consultant. Mba, ọ na-agba agba. It's not cool. I cannot be leading you and it's only you I'm leading. No, I need to consult you. I need to consult for your team. I need to know that you have what it takes to run a team. Sometimes we are scared of hiring people. You don't have to be scared of this. In business, do you know that a lot of big men, a lot of these big companies are owing their staff? But because of we are scared of this, we can't be able to, because we are scared of how can I be able to pay this person? How can I be able to pay this person? We don't want to employ them. Go ahead and employ them. Look for graduates. Look for people who are well. Tell them, how much do you want me to pay you? 100,000. Can we start with 50,000? Look at if this person can be able to get you at least 150 to 200,000 naira in your business for 1 month. One of the things I do, if I want to hire somebody, I set aside 2 months salary for that person, 2 months salary. And I will tell you, you are under probation. This is a way of telling you, you're under probation. If you messed up, if you didn't do well, I'm going to fire you. It's probation. So probation is a stage where you have to be very, very careful. So at least after 2 months, I fire you. You know that okay, it didn't work out. I will tell you, thank you for working with us. We'll call you once again when we need your services. You know, so all of these are one of the things that you need to do. Don't run your business alone. Don't be the CEO, the digital marketer, the founder, everything, only you. No, don't be that. Get somebody. Even if you don't have anybody, get somebody like a PA, executive assistant. Pay that person 20,000, 30,000 naira per month. You will see a lot of people that will work. They will work. They will work. If you tell them, are you okay if I pay you 20,000 naira? I know 20,000 naira is nothing, but don't be scared to try. Don't be scared. Just move ahead and do this. Then, running your team is also delegation. You need to also add delegation to whatever you are doing, keeping the strategy in-house, and also outsourcing some things. Most times it's not only you. You're not the only one. It's not only you and your team. You can outsource some things. You can say, in my team, I don't have anybody that can do this. Okay, I don't have anybody that is an AI prompt engineer in my company. Okay, let me call Casper. Please, Casper, come and integrate AI prompt engineer for me. This is it. This is how you outsource everything. You cannot say, come and teach all my teams on how to do this, on how to do this, on how to do this. The person will still charge you, and then at the end, because somebody has already called me to come and teach one of his students. So after teaching him everything, still otu awuleji, as in nothing to show for, because the person cannot be able to do that. The person cannot be able to execute. So some of the things that you know in your business that you cannot do, outsource it out. That's the way to do things. So my time is up. Oh. Please, do you have any question? I think we'll have to see if we can do another meeting concerning the funding source. Yeah, on how we can be able to uh, get funding. Okay, on the things that we need to do to get funding, the strategies that we need to do, and also some of the websites that we can get funding from. So I don't know when next we'll meet again, but I think we need to meet again next week. This I'm doing is free of charge. It's not part of my consultation, but the reason I'm doing it is just to, you know, help all of us in a way that even when I'm done sending my, I'm still going to send a document to you, your business strategy document, how you can easily go around with your business. I have to take out my time. I'm just preparing it one after the other. So it can't come so fast or so quick. So by next week, let me see whether, okay, let's look at next week, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, uh, 3rd of September. We'll have a class on how we can be able to get funding. So I will be sharing some links on how we can get funding for our business, how to position ourselves, how to make our business investable. Most businesses need funds, and the only way you can do that is if your business is investable. How can they invest in your business? What are the things that uh, investors look at before they invest in your business? There's the website links that we can go and apply for grants. All of this is one of the things that we will do next week. So that will be all for now. Uh, can tomorrow work for you? No, tomorrow is Sunday. Oh. Tomorrow is a special time for me and my, you know, tomorrow is Sunday and no, tomorrow cannot work for me. I'm just looking at Wednesday. I don't know if Wednesday is okay by you guys. But anyway, anytime that is okay from next week, Wednesday downwards. Even if you say next week Sunday or next week Saturday, I'm okay with it. Right? So that will be all for now, and I will need your review on the WhatsApp group. I will need your review. I will need to know your key takeaway. I will need to know if you learned something or not. All right. All right. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mora.
sir. Good night.
All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. Bye bye, everyone.